All right, Coach, your reaction to being grouped with UT and A&M Indiana?
Well, at least we didn't have to get on the flight. I think that's the most intriguing thing about it. I'm assuming that's why my kids were excited because we're not flying. But I'm really happy for this group of kids, especially the seniors, the 11 seniors that we have this year. They've been through, I'll say, a heck of a lot during their tenure here at TSU. And I can't think of a group that's more deserving than those 11 seniors that's in our program. And, I'm like most coaches, you want your team to gel at the end of the season, and I thought we did that going 14-2 or so at the end of the season. So I think this is a good time for us, and I think we'll do really well in the region that we're placed in.
Yeah, you've got a lot of seniors on this team. How much does that veteran leadership come into play? And you talked about winning all those games down the stretch. How much of that can you attribute to veteran leadership?
Well, it's immensely important for us. Horace LeBlanc, Cameron Dukes, and Seth Oliver, they've been with us since high school, and they know nothing but championship. And then, we feel really good about the top 3 guys in our order, being that they're leading the nation in probably 12 to 16 statistical offensive categories. And then Celise, Celise has been really good for us throughout the year. He has 10 wins, and Peyton Snyder has came on really good for us the second half of the season. And then we finally at TSU, we have a closer in Chris Suarez. So, timing is everything in baseball, and also matchups. And we'll see how it goes on Friday night.
Yeah, speaking of Friday night, can you talk to me a little bit more about Texas in particular?
Yeah, really good ball club. The guy that leads that program, he does a really good job of getting his guys ready to play, David Pierce. We go back a long ways, and we got our hands full with Texas Ball Club. We saw them early in the year. I thought they were a team that they pretty much like us. They like to do a lot of things offensively, but they pitch really well.
Now, just about this team, you guys have seen some big schools this year, and you guys have kind of shown you can play. So, when you play this regional, regardless of what happens, what do you want this country to see out of that?
Well, I want them to know what Texas Southern is all about. We've been a program that's been built on hard work and dedication. And we started this thing about August the 24th, and everything that we've done in the fall season has been a byproduct of what you've seen what's happening with Texas Southern now in terms of the success that we're having. Again, we're an experienced ball club. We've been in 4 straight championships and winning 3 of those, and we're battle tested. You alluded to the fact earlier that we played a really tough schedule, but more than anything else, we've been on the bus the whole year, and it hadn't been easy for us, but the kids, they hung in there, and lo and behold, we're here.
Now, when you think about this, how excited are you? Just being in this moment, with this particular group of guys, just how exciting is it just to be back?
It's very exciting. It's very exciting, especially because of all the hard work that we put in, and we coach our kids, really tough, and we get up at 6:30 in the morning with the strength conditioning, and we have long hours of practice, and it's the same guys that's here. It's just a really exciting time and a good time for Texas Southern baseball.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. Two questions. Mm-hmm. One, you mentioned about this senior group. We talked about that senior day, and then you talked about how they pretty much persevered through whatever's happened, whether injuries or whatever, school changes. Every day, they just got to either grind it through or just put it out of their mind and just move forward.
Yeah, when you talk about that, I'm thinking about guys like Cameron Dukes and Horace LeBlanc and Seth Oliver, because they pretty much been through it all since they've been here, and I think, for a fact, they're the core of the team. They're our leaders, and I think the rest of the guys, that we picked up along the way, Champion Luca, Camacho, Celise, Snyder, Keanu, Van Curran. Those guys have played, and some other guys also have played a huge role in helping us to get where we're at right now. But all in all, what we really try to do is use a combination of our talent, and that's what we've done throughout the year. We've used a combination of talent to achieve the success that we have. Again, this program is built on hard work and dedication, and I'm telling you, we've been through just about every adverse condition that you can think of. And we've been able to persevere throughout all of them.
The main thing is especially in baseball, your pitching staff, they found a way. That was a lot of games, like back to back, every day, grinding through.
Yeah.
They were able to hold up.
Yeah, yeah. It's been the consistency of guys like Aaron Solis and Chris Suarez. They've been consistent for us throughout the year. And again, Snyder came on really good for us late in the year. And those guys are so consistent that, you know, it makes it easier to make the lineup in terms of what we're trying to do on the pitch philosophy side. They've been really consistent throughout the year, and we have a really good bullpen also. If you look at Texas Southern record, I think we're like 27-1 after the 8th inning when we have a lead. So that's a testament to how we're doing things at the end of ball games with our pitching staff.
One last question, and that's because an era has ended here in town with Coach Wayne Graham. What has it been like to be on the other side of the in the bullpen, in the dugout against Coach Grant?
Yeah, you know, we go back a long ways. I think the first time our ball clubs played was back in 2006 in the regional, I think, when they were #1. And, you know, Wayne has been doing it for a long time, you know, just a lot of history. Just a really good coach and a really good guy, you know, and I've learned a lot from him throughout the years. He taught us a lot about 27 outs, which is something that he's really big on, and I was able to take that from him. And, you know, hats off to him. I'm glad he can walk away with his head held high with all the accomplishment that he had during his tenure at Rice University. So hats off to him.
All right, Coach, thank you.
All right.